So this is a introduction for people who have never used the Zoom format before. So you will be getting just kind of a basic introduction to what the different features that you'll have are. And some of these look a little bit different than you might be familiar with from if you are only used to Zoom meeting formats. The webinar format looks a little bit different. So just to do a basic introduction, if you look over here, you will see we have mute. This will allow you to mute your audio, and you can stop your video. So if you should find maybe you're done presenting and you don't want to have your camera on anymore, you can simply come down and stop video. And at this point, whatever picture you have for yourself or for the account that you are logged in as will show up here. And then you can always just hit this to start your video again. Mute will allow you to mute your audio. And so even though I'm talking here, and Zoom will generally tell you that you are muted, just to let you know. And so here, if we unmute, I can talk again. And so this will allow us to, when you're not presenting, again, just to mute your audio so that there won't be background sound coming in from wherever you are Zooming in from. We move along. I want to talk quickly about this feature we have here. Choose virtual background. If you are not familiar with Zoom, if you have not played around with this before, you may have seen pictures of people with really fun backgrounds. This will let you can come through, some come preloaded. So now I am in San Francisco with the Golden Gate Bridge behind me. And then you can always upload your own. So I've, in the past, wanted to have myself at the theater at Epidaurus. This is very fun, obviously, but I would not recommend it when you are presenting. If you intend, if like me, you gesture wildly when you talk, there is a chance that your hands will come in and out. It can be a little distracting. And just as a general, you might want to rethink that if you are presenting. You have slightly more gravitas without a virtual background, I would say. But as we come along, you will see that instead of where sometimes for a Zoom meeting, we have a chat feature and everyone can type to each other in that chat feature. Here we have a Q&A feature, which is going to be a little bit different. So attendees, and there's a separate video that will talk about this, but attendees can use the Q&A. They can ask questions. You cannot, people cannot chat to the whole meeting or the whole webinar. So these will come in through a moderator and we can talk about that in a separate place. That's what our presiders or our moderators will be taking care of. So as a presenter, you will, for the most part, just kind of be talking to a camera. And if there were other people in this meeting, this is just a demo, but you would have the option, you could see all of the panelists. So you would have an option up here that would let you switch into grid view. So if you wanted to see all the other panelists, the attendees will never be visible. So you don't have to worry about that. They can't distract you, or you don't have to worry about people's intimidating, their listening faces being, I get thrown by those sometimes when presenting. So all of the attendees will be essentially invisible to you as you present. As you come down here, the share screen is going to be an important function for you to use. And so if you have a handout or something that you would like to share, you can pull this up here, and this will let you see all of your different content that you can share. And so this will give you the option to, you can share your handout, you can share your different slideshow, anything of that sort. Okay, so if we want to share screen, what we're going to do is hit share screen, and then it'll pull up all of the options. There's a separate video where I'm going to talk a little bit about, I would not suggest you share screen, but you can share any other content. So here I might want to share, let's say I have a handout. So this is a PDF. This is a teaching philosophy rubric from a past CAMWS presentation that I gave. And so at this point, I will have my rubric up. And you'll notice this green outline along the frame of this PDF. So this is what people are seeing. And you will see videos over here. of yourself as you are talking, but this is what people will see. They will not see all of this background noise that's going on. If I want to stop sharing, I can come up here, hit stop share, and that will take me just back to the video. And this is what people will be seeing here. Similarly, let's go back to that PDF. So if I'm here and I want to go directly into something else, I can just do new share up here. New share will allow me, let's say I want to now go into, I have PowerPoint that I want to. So if I want to switch back and forth between things, now I'm in my PowerPoint, I can still be talking, but everyone's going to be seeing a little bit of me, but everyone will be seeing these different slides as I'm going through. So I can scroll through critical pedagogy, talking about digital pedagogy, et cetera, and I can just keep scrolling through here. People will still see me if I'm gesturing, if I'm emoting in whatever different ways. And then I can always just come up here, stop share, and I'm back where I started. And so that is essentially what you need to know in terms of, we have some other videos that are a little bit more advanced, some additional stuff you can do, but this is a pretty good basic overview for how to Zoom.